Yeah, that's one to replay tonight. Okay, well, welcome everybody to a lovely Sunday show. Um, I hope everybody's having a good weekend, or attempted to, anyways. Uh, so we got some people that are going to pop in a little bit, but got a couple things that people want to talk about. Once again, customer service wanted to be talked about. The Nova wanted to be talked about. PvP season. So we're going to go through, have a little fun, talk about it, opening up the show to the YouTube, and see what happens. But let me introduce my panel right now. Get some of the rest to show up. We got Black Hydra.
Yo,
We
yo.
got Sonia. We got the house. We got Iron Hand, Mr. Customer Service himself, and myself, Roy Boyd. Just want to give a quick shout out. Hope Doc feels better. He has the flu in a major, major way, so I hope he feels better soon. Yeah. Hey, Debo, nice to see you. Last night was that's just a stop in. We just wanted to say hello in our normal fashionable way. So let's talk about the first subject. End of PvP season's coming. A couple days away. What is it? Just over 2, 3, 2, right? What is it? 2? I think it's 2 days, 19 hours. And some people are trying to find those banks and hit them, and some people are just not giving a crap about Infamy whatsoever, and some are still going out hit and think they're going to make it up. And I just wanted to know what everybody was, how they were feeling about it. Hydra, how do you feel about it right now?
Good. Planning on going out some hunting here some more.
Okay, that's a good idea. Miss Sonia, what about you?
What I've gotten to play, I've enjoyed the hell out of it. It just kind of sucks jumping when your command center is upgrading.
That would suck.
It's a headache, let me tell you. It leaves you out in the fucking boondocks.
Yep, absolutely. Horrible. Champ, what about you?
Yeah, I look forward to the end of it. I don't really plan on doing too much more.
Okay. Iron, what about you? He's got to unmute.
No, I know. But I was over on the other one. I'm going to be happy when it's over. It's just too much of a push at some point in time, and I sure as hell hope they don't fucking do this warpath where you get, or the bonus of the infamy and all that crap.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good idea for them to start off doing a double infamy right off the bat. I don't think it really drove up the hitting. Hell, it didn't make me go out and hit. I just said, okay, I'll let all these guys get infamy, and then it'll be easier to get. And you know what's funny is a lot of them I seen out there getting them right off the bat. They don't have it anymore. They're already busted, beat up, and battered. So I really don't think it helped anybody. It made me laugh though. But that's
I don't know. It's just this everything they're stacking all the time. It's just getting to be a lot of weight on your back all the time.
Yeah, it has caused some stressful situations, I've noticed.
One of the things I wanted to bring up about PvP and Infamy is, once again, there's a rumor with Kickside talking about adjusting Infamy and how you keep and get it. And once again, the deal is they're literally talking about penalizing you if you're in a bubble.
Fuck that.
So, wait, what?
Yes, the rumor is the longer you stay in the bubble, for every so long you're in a bubble, they're going to start taking infamy.
Okay, that's plumb stupid when people have lives and they have to work. They can't live on the game 24/7.
Bingo. What about you, champ? What do you think of it? You're quiet on this.
That's a nasty rumor. I don't like it.
The rumor come from off the Discord, off from a Kickside person.
I say if they do, hang them all.
I'm gonna lose infamy while in a bubble while I'm
Yep.
sleeping. I think that's totally atrocious.
That's
bullshit.
Storm Chaser, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. It was. It was Mr. Storm Chaser himself.
It's
Straight
an
bullshit.
atrocious idea.
Yeah,
Sorry, man. I gotta life. You know, I gotta work.
Some of us got to, work, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. So if we're going to be at work for 8, 10, 12 hours, we're going to lose what?
Yeah, on average, I'm gone.
300 infamy per shot?
Yeah, on average, I'm gone 12 hours a day due to work, and that then I've got to sleep at some point.
Yeah, so
No, that some of us doesn't like being on game every single day.
yeah. Some of us are not capable of being on every single day. And then if you go on vacation, normally you have a buddy keep an eye on your base, bubbling at certain times. And guess what? Now you just might as well say screw it and dump all your infamy and let them have at it.
Pretty much.
I mean,
That's might as well just be a farmer.
no infamy, no give a crap. Just that's a possibility.
Sounds like what they're trying to do is make everybody farmers and get away from PvP again.
I thought they
Yeah,
were
the more-
trying to fix it. Now that's a horrible idea, in my opinion.
I thought they wanted people to PvP. Now it seems
did
like
I.
they don't. They're like schizos and with the ideas with PvP. And it's all because people are crying about the fucking 69. That's
Exactly what I was going to bring it up. The reason this is brought up once again is the 69ers. The 69ers. I don't see how this combats 69 in any meaningful fashion because these guys 69, they do not stay in bubbles long. They jump from sector to sector. They get to the next sector. They pop. They're out of their bubble. They go out and hit. They go right back in their bubble. So, I mean, they're not in a bubble long period of time. They're in and out. And they do it for hours from sector to sector, back to the original sector, back into another one. I mean, this does not combat anybody. Dag says you might as well, no worries, just stay at 0.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck PvP, man. That's if you want your idea, it's a good idea. If you don't want a PvP game anymore.
Yeah, because people aren't going to go out and gather infamy if they're just going to
Well,
lose
yeah.
it by trying to protect themselves.
You might as well get rid of jumping as well. You know, fuck it. I mean, just all stay in one sector. What's the point of fucking jumping?
No, hell, that get boring.
Debo says it might help with the banks. I disagree with that as well because all that's going to do, some of those banks are what? 13, 14, 15, 18,000. They'll just pop the bubble for it's not a consistent 24 hours. They'll pop it every 8 hours or so, put it right back in a bubble, then it's not a consistent bubble. So once again, there's another loophole to this. It does this is a horrible idea.
My position is always the way it is. Just don't leave it alone. Don't touch it. Find the way it is. We're doing fine. Yeah, you got 69ers.
But if you catch them in time and you're quick on the trigger, you can stop that 69 too.
Yeah, exactly. With the A key, it's coming probably as level as it's been in a long time. Auto click is not even mentioned anymore because it's A key's just as fast. So let's be honest. Right now is probably the best time for PvP we've had in probably 2 years.
Sorry.
About 2 years, guys. This is probably the best PvP's been.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree with that.
So why do they want to keep playing with it? It's good. Leave it alone.
Well, it's because they're listening to the players that are crying to them. That's why.
But the players that are crying are farmers, and they don't really go for PvP. So why listen?
They're probably the ones doing the 69s themselves.
True. That's another possibility. So, I mean, honestly, I think it's a fact. They just need to leave it alone. I mean, I'm having a great time with the A key. I'm having a great time hitting. I visited I don't know how many sectors last night. I mean, Debo, I visited you. I ain't gonna lie. Hell, I mean, I visited over in Debo's sector. I was all over. I mean, AVA was moving around pretty good last night. I saw a couple other clans moving around pretty good last night.
You visiting Debo? You better you than me, man. I want to go like that place.
I ain't gonna say it was a light hit. It was a tough. He's got a tough ass base, but. Whew. But back to it. I mean, honestly, if they started doing that, would that be the real true death of PvP?
Yes.
Probably.
Well, that and the rumor of cutting sectors down again
Now,
too.
wait a minute, Iron. I wasn't even going to that rumor. But if you want to bring that up, let's bring it up. It is open house. There's another rumor, and not from Kickside. I have not seen anybody say from Kickside. But there is a rumor out there that we're about to lose 50 sectors.
It's also a nasty rumor because we already have sectors that are full. 1 through 4 are already full.
But
Now they want to cut down on the sectors.
They're saying there's some really dead sectors out there.
Well,
It's full of farmers.
that's
Well,
what Warpath-
they've actually said it could go as high as 100, which would be stupid to do. Because let's face it, how are you gonna, with only 200 sectors, how are you gonna survive with 100 sectors, and all these damn little twos to lock them up?
And how's that going to affect lag? And and on top of it, how's it going to spawn the spawn rate in events? You're going to pack these sectors so full of fucking tunes and people, the spawn rate's going to go to shit too.
Rycon wants to know what makes the sector dead.
What Kickside considers a sector dead? They gave a description of it last time they did the cut. I know it's low PvP ratio, low activity, and I believe it was low something else, but I can't remember what it was. They do a little mathematical ratio, and Iron could be right. It could be even just low coin in that sector at the time, but I honestly think it's low, just low logging in. I don't have the exact details in front of me. Last time they did the cut, they gave the description of it.
It's probably a combination of farming and just non-coining.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
probably. So, but yes, the rumor mill is out about that. Up to 100 sectors. I heard as much as 50, but we've seen them say 50. Last time, the last cut was supposed to be 100. Then they cut 200 sectors.
Yeah, they cut
So, I
200,
mean, they started
205.
They start
just-
cooking and then cutting.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
remember the last sector cut.
I just don't understand the logic when you got the first 4 sectors are full. You can't even jump to them. So, some guy smashes me offline, jumps to sector 1. I can't even get in that sector to get my revenge.
Yep.
If anything, they need, instead of decreasing the sector numbers, they need to expand the sector fucking map or some shit. Make the sectors bigger. So they can't get full so easily. Man, let me go to relocate my base right now. I got sector 1 full, sector 2 full, sector 3 full, sector 4 is full.
And that's not all of them. I believe there's a few more. Is it 191 full?
Yeah, I know there's a few.
The problem with making a larger sector is the time it takes to get across the sectors now.
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
get across it in
yeah.
anything reasonable, and yet, they're not going to do anything like that double speed that they put in for a while. I wish they would. If they would, then it might make sense to expand a sector. But until they do something like that or change the timing up, it's going to be too long to get across the sector to do anything.
I can't argue. I mean, what is it with the heavy tune now with hookers on? Up to 10 minutes. Sector 125 is also full. I'm just scrolling over. It says full. There's got to be at least six to 8 sectors that are probably, they say, full on them we can't get into.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
So here they're talking about cutting again,
Especially when we use our attack log to jump, that should be an automatic. They should allow us to jump no matter how full it is. Fucking
I'm
bullshit.
counting right now 5, maybe I might have missed one, maybe 6 sectors that are absolutely full.
Yeah, if they're going to do that, then like the where they were talking about that revenge hit garbage, it'd be the same thing. What happens? They jump out of one and they come out, they hit you, and they jump back into one. You can't go after them. How are you going to get the revenge hit?
Very true. Very, very true.
That's what confuses me about their logic. Why they want to decrease the number of sectors when they have so many sectors that are full already. You know, if people gravitate to the sectors, yeah, there's always going to be a dead sector here and there with inactivity. There's no reason to. I mean, still other players go to those sectors, and during Warpath, good example. Players go to those dead sectors just to hit offline players that maybe quit the game or no longer play, whatever.
If they're going to do something like this, then cut down. Then they need to look at like these 2s, 3s, 4s, the real extreme low bases. That if they're there, are they being used? Are they logging on? And if they don't log on in a certain amount of time, get rid of them because they're not going to do anything with that base.
Well, I think it comes down to the fact. What bothers me about it is they keep trying to introduce stuff that we don't want, and now they're saying, "Hey, we're gonna cut down on sectors." On top of it, I just don't understand. I just cannot figure that out.
I think it's a bad idea myself.
Oh, I think it's a horrible idea. I think it's an absolute horrible thing. I mean, I can't think of any worse of an idea than what they're talking now. I mean, literally, you might as well just be killed. If they do both of those, it might, you know what, it might at first, because everybody's going to try to get a sector. There's going to be some shuffling, a little feuding, all right, a lot of feuding, because look what happened last time. And you know what's going to happen after that, don't you? It's all going to calm down. People are going to find their little niches and the crevices and homes. And then, bingo, that's it. I mean, and then when people start losing infamy for for being in bubbles, they're going to literally just kill this game. Personally, I think they just need to leave PvP alone. Let us play this effing game the way it's meant to be right now, I think, and we'll have a good time. But
it's kind of like, okay, we say, okay, oh, they're coming out with a couple good things. They're doing a couple good things, but then they got to turn around and screw it all up.
That, you know what? It feels just like that, doesn't it, Sony? We rub them on their back. They're doing good boys, and then they turn around and kick us in the damn leg. Like,
well, they've already
ain't a leg, and they're gonna kick his dead square in the nuts.
Yeah, they went for the middle leg this time, I think. Look,
once again, already did the downsizing of sectors in there.
Look, once again, this is rumor. they haven't confirmed. They haven't announced. Yes, one of them came from Storm. Is about the infamy in a bubble. Yes, they have said that out in world. Okay, they have. It doesn't mean it's really going to happen, but it is something they're discussing. But the rumor, like the one about the sector cut, has not. I haven't seen anybody officially Kickside related say anything about it. But that rumor is out there, and that's how the last time the sector cut started was a rumor. Now, one of the things I'd like to see them do, if they're worried about how much, full sectors, first give a sweep. Sweep the sectors first, then give an evaluation. Because if they're going off a percentage of an activity, well, if you got 50 dead bases and you sweep them, and now you got like 2 dead bases and the percentage goes way up, that sector's more active because they took out the deads, they might not do this. But I don't know how their math is. It's just a rumor. They might not do it.
Mathing is hard.
Well, Kickstarter's math is really confusing anyways. We figured that out in Warpath. It says you took 400 and the guy loses 1,000. I mean,
Personally, I think the way they're working it is whatever the servers are costing, and they want to cut back on the servers.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
that could be it. Yeah, it really could, guys. It really, truly could. It truly, honestly could be a matter of money and servers.
Yeah, it most likely is. That means they're cheap fucking bastards.
But here's a question, and I'm not a computer expert. I never claimed to be, and I will not claim to be. If they do cut it, what is that going to do for lag as it is?
Increase it.
Did it? I don't remember. I'm not going to lie. Did it increase last time they cut the sectors, or did it get better?
It got worse because you stacked more into the sector, trying to be active and trying to do something because they were scared they were going to get their accounts deleted.
Yeah, and what about the? Here's another question. You remember when they first did it? We had double stacked bases.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
God.
You could hit a base and it be in a completely different sector.
Yeah, or what about the ones you hit a base, you come out and it's a whole different fucking name, not in a bubble again. So you hit that one too.
Yeah.
I mean, all those glitches are going to come back if they try this again. Is that something really the Kickside is willing to face again?
Yeah. Why would they care? The customer support doesn't do a thing about anything.
Yeah.
Why worry?
That brings us into the customer support once again.
Oh,
I want to bring this up because today another person that came to me and asked me and said, Roy, my tickets aren't getting answered at all anymore. And I said, well, did you go here to so-and-so? And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? So I was like, got him in the hangout, walked him through it. And he's like, oh my God, I didn't even know about this. When did they do this? He didn't know about the trusted player stuff. So he had multiple tickets just being closed because it said, the user answered it and he didn't respond to them. So he was getting bit square in the ass because he didn't know about it. And this comes down to people not reading forums or watching a show. So let's take a few minutes once again and let's help these people out. And the trick to this is, once again, you send your ticket through here, go through the support, send your ticket in. After your ticket's sent in, you get into your ticket. And this is my ticket, and I give them all the information, and it tells me a trusted player is going to play. Well, this trusted player is a fucking idiot because I already told them all this information, but they asked me for a goddamn trace route, which, if everybody knows, a trusted player doesn't matter. They wouldn't understand a box from a cube anyways when it comes to trace route. They can't do nothing to help you with the trace route. This is just a way for, if people don't understand, they'll just give a red face or a green face. And if they get a green face, by the way, they get gold. They get free gold. Kickside, I forget what its exact words, if Doc was here. He would tell you what it is, and I forget what it is. But if you give him a red face, like obviously I did, and I sent it on to Kickside, and Kickside acknowledged. Now, look, I don't send tickets just for the hell of it. I sent the ticket because I literally had a tune being attacked last night that I couldn't even enter. I couldn't retreat it. I couldn't go into it. I couldn't click on it to go into it. It wasn't on the top of my screen. The time I refreshed it came back in. They already killed it. So I sent the ticket.
Scroll up to cover the answerer's name.
I don't give a shit if the answerer's name. It could be fake as far as I know. And besides, they're fucking full of shit anyway. Kickside got with me, and they told me, oh, it's flash crash, which we all know is bullshit because I clear my computer every single day. But they did at least give me some gold to repair the damn sucker, which is fine. I'm good with it. But I wish they would stop with this flash crash. I tell them I'm a level fucking 49. I'm not a noob, but they sure like to be. But if you don't go into those faces and you don't tell them, hey, I already did all this, I've been handling all this, and you expect it still to answer through Kickside, you're wrong. It's not going to happen. The trusted player is going to get the free gold. You're going to take the shaft. Yeah, he just kills my tunes. You're right. It is, something that these trusted players are counting on. Most of these trusted players know that you're not looking in there. So they literally try to get away with it. And to me, it's utter horseshit.
Well, the other part of that is that if you do answer those tickets and you go back in, you give them the frowny face and the whole routine, and you look at the tickets the next 5 or 6 later, and you see that they're still at a 100%. So the frowny faces really are not working for anything.
Oh, it's working out. I'm just happy when they don't get gold for it. Hello, Nutcracker and Killer Queen and Huntsman.
Hey!
Wankers!
Now, who is it? Yeah, it's Nutcracker. Phew.
Welcome back, Nut. Welcome back, Queen.
Hello, ladies. Or lady and sir.
I raised my beer to the Nutcracker for the return.
I've already got my fucking beer, and I'm well enjoying it.
I'm raising one to you, sir. I'm raising one to you.
Wait a minute.
Where
Wait a minute.
CS
Nut.
is
You got
concerned?
you got a new mug. You got to use that mug.
All right, so I really just want to wrap this up on the trusted players and move on to other stuff. But is there anything else that people need to talk about trusted players?
Never had
Sending tickets.
I've never had a ticket response from a trusted player, so
Get
I
rid
can
of the
say.
fucking wankers.
Thank you, Nutcracker.
Put their heads on a pike.
And there's another vote for Champ for president.
They've been voting for Champ for president for 2 years now.
He probably could have, pretty much. I think with all the votes he's got, he probably could beat Trump.
I remember when we started that right here on this show.
Yes,
We're waiting. It's 2020 is the next election.
Oh, well, we'll just keep tallying the votes then.
Yeah, I pity
Right
you
in.
fuckers over there.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on from poor customer service to the new unit, the Nova. I have heard nothing but good things, except for one person. He says it didn't even once shoot a technical.
Glitch.
That's what I was thinking, because from what I'm hearing, that man my jam is a bad little sucker. Mine is not built yet, I know, but it's building. It is leveling up. I almost got all the elite parts. I'm going to go back to working on it after the show. But I wanted to hear what you guys have seen. If you have seen it, have you used it? So I think we'll start with Hydra. Or he said he'll be right back. I'll wait till he gets back. Sonia, Sonia, have you built it? Have you used it?
I haven't gotten the Nova yet.
No, okay. Champ, what about you?
I have mine building right now. I've heard good things about it. I have not seen it in action. I do look forward to getting it, not necessarily for PvP, but for more PvE stuff. My thing is, I hate lugging a heavy tune around the map trying to hit people. It just takes so damn long. So, I try to carry a light, fast-moving tune in my PvP. Because, generally like 80% of PvP, at least for me, is air. You just pretty much flatten the base with air, not with those raptors you have and the gunships. And, the rest is just pretty much cleanup, at least for most bases. Now, there are some tough bases where I failed. So
I'm not gonna lie. The other night, I made drastic errors when I was attacking somebody, and I mean drastic. Didn't help when I was clicking on my gunships. One was going this way, one was going that way. I couldn't get them to respond. But I mean, I made a drastic error in attack, and yeah, if you don't have a good tune behind it, sometimes for cleanup, you're screwed.
Yeah, I look forward to though. I've heard good things about it, so can't wait.
Iron, what about you? Have you seen it, faced it, looked at it, built it? What?
I have mine building, but I haven't seen or done anything else with it. I'm upgrading it, but that's it.
Okay.
Right, Rycon saying it's the Corpus version of a jugger.
I believe it. Well, Miss Queen, what
I'm
about you?
a cheater.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, last night Queen went out on a hunt. She was having a good old time hunting. You got DC'd, matter of fact, in that base with it in there, right?
Well, I coined the build. I coined it up to level 10. I was like, oh shit, I got my Nova. So I went back in my base real quick and I put it in my PvP tune. I was like, well, let's go see what this little motherfucker can do. So I go and get my first base and totally fucking DC'd. So I'm like, okay, well, hopefully I get back in to see something. I got back into the base completely flat and I got victory in 3 stars. I'm like, well, humana, let's have a nerdgasm about that.
Good job.
Thank you. And I was like, okay, well, this thing seems pretty fucking phenomenal. So I go to the next base where I actually get to implement it and see what it's doing. Well, I thought, I'm going to hit a base and I get disconnected this time. So I go and I do what I do. And I didn't get disconnected and I got to see it do its thing. Oh my God. Keep a box of tissues handy, gentlemen.
Wow. I can't wait for mine. Oof.
It's pretty freaking phenomenal. I do love it. I can't wait to see what I can do with it once I get all my elite parts. Because you know what they say, it can only go up. You see how I did that? But yeah, no, I really love it. I did get caught a cheat for the simple fact that I had a level 10 Nova already. I don't know if people realize, but you got a gold purchasing ability, and that's what I did. And yes, I have a 32 million ID and I'm a level 47. Again, you got that gold purchasing ability, and that's what I did. And I've been playing for 4 years. I don't know if anybody knows how to look at an ID and can ballpark time of playing, but 32 million IDs put you at a 4 to 4.5 year old player, just to let you know. So educate yourself.
Yeah,
If not, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm educating you on what IDs actually can indicate if you know what the fuck you're looking at. So
And
yeah.
look at my ID, and it says fucking 7 years plus.
No, your ID says
That
old as,
bastard.
no, your ID says old as fuck.
Your ID says dinosaurs were walking when you started playing.
No, Nutcracker's been around for a hot minute.
A hot minute? I've seen his ID. That's longer than a hot minute.
But neither here nor there. The Nova is freaking awesome. I love it. The DPS was a 42,370. I'm just ballparking. I know it's 42,3 something. It's something to be desired, but what I have heard and learned today and myself, it is a fluctuating DPS depending on the unit you're engaging with.
Yeah, I believe it starts off minimum at that.
Yes, so that, and it can go higher depending on the unit you're engaging with.
Yeah.
And so does its recharge time. The recharge time also depends on the level and what unit you're engaging with.
So if you go to hit a prophet that's Omega and it's got the maximum health, you might recharge for a little while.
Yeah.
I wish Kicksat were a little bit more clear on the stats on that.
Yeah, and definitely divulge a lot more about it than what they did, because I mean, it was a secret about it, but the secret's out. We know what the unit is. Give us all we need to know about it.
Yeah, that would be nice. Nutcracker, what do you think of it? Have you seen it? Have you faced it? Have you done anything with it?
I faced it. It's still building. I won't coin it.
Okay, how's the facing go?
Facing badly for me.
Okay.
But I have now found its weakness.
Don't tell the weakness yet. Too soon. Too soon.
And it goes boom now.
Nice. That's good. I like that information. Huntsman, what about you?
I got one more week before I can build it. I gotta get one more part.
Well, he's a week behind. Did you face it at all or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Okay.
But now I know of someone that's got one, level 10. I have a feeling I'm going to face it.
Who?
I will come spank that ass anytime you like with it.
Oh, let's do this all night. I want to watch.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I said that out loud. I thought my headset was muted. Oops.
Do you
But
want to,
they-
Huntsman? Do you want her to send it through your base? Is that what I just heard?
Yes, I did.
I said Huntsman, not you.
I know, but I'm just saying I
Of
agree.
course I do. I like seeing carnage, even if it's mine.
Queen, would you like to run something through his base?
Yeah, my foot.
Don't think your foot is big enough.
Yeah, that's a lot of ass.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
All right, let's keep on topic. Keep on. Keep on.
I'm
Keep on.
trying to. He asked for you to run that damn thing through his base.
I mean, I'll volunteer.
Keep on topic. Come on. Come on.
All
And I'm the
right.
one who's like 4 beers deep, and I'm trying to keep y'all in line. Fuck's sake, we're fucked.
4 beers deep. Oh my.
And me. It's gone 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'll volunteer for Queenie to do it in my base.
Maybe next week. Evidently, Queenie's a little warm.
Hey,
Well, the thing is, I want to do my ball spaces and not have to worry about my bubble being popped. Not gonna lie.
All right. So let's go on to one of the things that I've heard about it is this son of a gun will one shot a profit, but you got to have a hell of a recharge time. Do you guys really think this thing's going to do exactly what it should in bases?
Yep.
I've
Stick
seen
a
a short.
bishop. Stick a
I've seen
bishop
a-
with it, and it's fucked.
Oh, the bishop comes into play with this sucker, huh?
I've seen a short video with was it Challenge 3 metal base, and it does tear that base apart within a minute.
It tears any base
Oh.
apart.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll say on the BB show today, Valhalla did a quick blurb of it on a Verk 65, a Thorpe 65 base, just using it, and it literally, when he put it back in base and everything, it was free repair.
Ouch. That's
kinky.
And that's on the 65s. Yeah, it's only 15 mil, but it was free repair. And his is level 11. I think he might have
Yes,
maxed.
it
I
is.
don't know.
Yeah, it was 11.
So it's even
Heck,
in PvE, it's got massive good benefits. I think it's going to be an all-round player.
Interesting. All right, so everybody I think I'm really excited for this sucker. This might be a unit to try to coin up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want for your birthday?
I want
I want
5,000
something about
coins.
5'2", blonde hair, just saying. All right, so moving on.
Match.com.
yeah, but you got to remember, her foot's going to have been behind Hydra.
Oh, that's true. It's gonna be attached to Hydra too. That's bad. Bad.
Huh? What?
Huh?
No, my foot was going in Huntsman Dash.
Oh,
Not
Huntsman.
mine. Yeah.
Man, y'all getting the wrong dude fucked up. Who needs enemies when you got friends like y'all?
I just wanted him to wake up.
All right, so
I'm awake.
Jesus.
For now.
Okay, ADHD, guys. I'm the ADHD queen. Focus.
Yeah.
Great day.
All right, so we went into the PvP season, talked about that. We talked about the Nova. We talked about customer service. We talked about the rumors. Man, we've been busy.
What did we miss?
Oh, you guys were too busy drinking.
The
Doing
new
shots.
CC turret.
There's the kicker in the ass. The rumor is, it's not even a rumor. It has been confirmed to me. February, we will have the new CC.
With a new turret.
No, I did not get that confirmed, but I did get the new CC confirmed.
I did.
Congratulations. You got one thing confirmed, I didn't. It is official. The new CC is out in February. Please be advised. You're all
Welcome
fucked
aboard.
because upgrade times are not being adjusted but as much as we were hoping.
They will
I'm
be.
gonna be fucked
That's
again.
coming.
I was told there is only a few buildings on the adjustment list.
All the stuff that's on sale bills now will be adjusted and have fewer days upgrade.
Well, they couldn't go any higher. That's for goddamn sure. Usually that's what they do, though. They reduce and add more levels. So are those buildings that were on sale now getting more levels?
Now I have something to
Yes.
mention about upgrade times and building times. Do y'all remember that time about a year and a half ago when Kixeye said no building will have a higher upgrade time than the CC?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that no building upgrade time would be over 5 days.
Yep. I remember that. I
Shit.
remember that.
I remember that one time at band camp.
We're not talking about the flute up your ass.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's
What a
cold.
heartbreak.
Was it cold, Chip?
Yeah, he didn't blow on it first.
Oh,
If they're not going to be any more than the CC, then why is the level 5 weapons lab more?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Kixeye told us about a year and a half ago when they did a rollout that nothing would be higher than the CC upgrade time, and that anything below the CC upgrade time would be no more than 5 days.
yeah.
Now, granted, we had a different lead dev at the time, but we tend to like words being kept to, and I don't know if Storm Chaser got those memo notes from our previous devs' actions and words, but that was what was put out to the community, that nothing would be higher than the CC and anything below the CC wouldn't be over 5 days.
Queen, he got the notes. They're just under a lot of pasty notes.
Oh, I know. I mean, but the thing is, it's like there are things. I mean, he's got his office literally looks like Bruce Almighty trying to answer prayers. There's Post-its everywhere.
Yeah.
So I know.
Last I heard from Storm, he went away from Post-it notes and went to a spreadsheet.
I would have stuck with the Post-it notes.
I mean, I would have stuck with the post notes. By the way, once we got YouTube asking about it says new turret with question mark. So I'm guessing he's asking Valhalla or Nutcracker. Is there anything more you can add to new turret?
Yeah, apparently, rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it that the new CC will have room for another turret.
Nice.
Do you have any rumor has it on what style of turret we're looking to see?
I have not got a clue, but what I've found out and know of is the new CC upgrade will come with somewhere to put a second turret.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to be able to run 2 turrets at
So
one
the
time.
shield and a piece of shit blitz or a flood or a storm.
I don't know. We may get a new one, and from what everybody's been saying, oh, I'd love to have the BFG, blah blah blah. Well, we never know. We've seen it already in Kixeye bases.
Very true.
It may be that. I don't know.
I seen people screaming for a plasma-based turret.
Yeah, I think Champ was screaming for it the other night.
Well, the thing with the CC turrets, it's, correct me if I'm wrong, it's something we, like most of us players, we've all really been kind of disappointed in.
Every time.
I mean, they don't-
years ago, they were brilliant, champ. Years ago. Now, when you got like the flood, for instance, it goes poof.
Yeah. I mean,
It doesn't go bang, it goes poof.
Well, here's the thing. When we used to go into a base when we had hover tanks and such,
You were terrified of
you looked at that CC and said, okay, that's where we gotta worry about coming in with certain things, and you paid attention to it. Now we go into it, okay, it's got the shield on, okay, just because we see the blue thing, but nobody else looks for anything else.
I want to. Champ kind of sort of got kicked in the side there. What were you still trying to say? Because I was kind of interested.
well, I mean, it's CC turret. It's supposed to, I would think, I don't know about you guys, I would think it's supposed to be the most powerful turret in the base.
Should be.
Exactly.
Totally agree. 100%.
Totally agree.
And it
Agreed.
seems like it's, in a lot of, the way this game has been rolling for the past.
Where'd he go?
Week.
You're breaking up,
We're
champ.
getting bad rain and shit here in Cali right now.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna refresh here.
Yeah, refresh. I think what Champ was saying is literally we literally got upgrades on the heavy turrets. We've got upgrades to the avalanche. We got a couple levels added to the old turrets, but they've really never stepped up the CC whatsoever.
The CC turret is supposed to be the creme de la creme of all your turrets.
And it seems like the crown of crap, to be honest.
Yeah, and I mean, in essence, I mean, your CC is your hub. I mean, your CC goes down, you're automatically 1 to 2 star depending on the level of your base.
Well, you start sending, like in the PvEs, you see a flood in the thing, you can send a jug straight at it, and it doesn't take that much damage. It takes very minor damage. I mean, the floods are a joke anymore.
Flood, storm, blitz. You see any one of those on there? You don't actually. I couldn't even tell you last time. If I go on a base and it doesn't have a shield on it, and I don't even care, to be honest, if it has the shield, but I don't pay attention what's on top of,
Well, here's a kicker. You see a flood turret, you're going in with there. You see a storm turret, you're going in with there. You see a blitz turret, you're going in with your herald.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when the blitzes first came out, you didn't want near them things.
Nope, you didn't. You didn't. And when
I
the
always
storm come
remember.
out, go ahead.
I always remember when I maxed out my turret, my blitz turret, when I first maxed it out. I told everybody, you need to get this maxed up. Look at this. I just killed blah, blah, blah. It's fucking awesome. And it was.
And a week later, you're saying, never mind.
Years ago, it was. But
It really
now,
was. It was.
It's pointless.
And then when they gave the new levels, we all got excited, and then we all read the information on it, and we're like, yeah, that didn't do shit.
Well, and going back to what you said about, with the hover tanks and everything when they were cool. Well, back then you had a level 8 CC and you didn't even have a turret.
It's just, I think ever since they built them, they really haven't revised them enough. Oh, yeah, we added levels. I'm sorry. What you should have did is rebalanced the whole goddamn thing in the first place and cranked that damn thing up by 10 and made it friggin' something actually we give a shit about. But then they came out with the shield, and everybody got hyped and hoped for it to be the cat's ass. And what was it? A disappointment.
Well, the disappointing part about the shield was the 50% buff it's supposed to give to any building touching it. You go in and you hit the CC with the shield on it. Yeah, the CC is still sand, but the buildings around it, that's not a 50% buff when as soon as you hit it, they automatically drop.
Yeah. That shield should make those things last until the shield is gone. That's my opinion.
Well, till it's half gone.
Yeah, maybe even half, but not. Okay,
No, but 50%, your building should stand until that shield is 50% health. It don't. They just go boom straight away.
Agreed. Absolutely.
They must be using Common Core math.
You know their math is off. I'm telling you, we know Kickstarter's math is off. Just ask Queen how much honor did you lose on that one hit, and how much were you supposed to lose? Then she lost. Grumpy hit her and took 400. He got 450, and they took 1,000 total offer.
Yeah.
That's some math right there. Let me tell you. I don't know how the hell you make that work.
Well, they had to have it so that when Warpath comes and they have the kickside bases out, they've got something to give back out.
You guys want me to share how I'm doing the boss bases?
Yes, but make sure your cords or nothing is showing before I even turn on your screen share.
1 second.
Well, just surround it.
Chat is off. Oh, it's a one-hit only base, so no one's gonna steal it.
Yeah, but I don't want nobody hitting your tune either.
No one's gonna hit my tune.
I will.
I'll burp.
Good luck.
But man, we covered a lot of the rumors out there, and there is a lot of rumors.
I mean,
floating around.
while he's getting ready to sit up, there's the next rumor, the cull.
Oh God, I didn't
Yeah,
want to bring that up.
Sector Cole.
Go for it. Talk about it.
Rumor has it as of right now, somebody said previously that it was going to be 200 to 100, but what I've seen that's more factual, I believe, is 200 to 150. And Iron can agree that 150 is a little low, but 175 would be great
Yeah, 175 would be perfect if they're going to do it.
if they're going
Well,
to do it.
Yeah, we
It's
already
only
covered this,
perfect
but yeah,
on
you're
figures.
100% right.
It's only perfect on figures.
All right, I'm ready, guys.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
the
Well,
man.
let's show us what you
All right.
got.
All right, I'm still on this method from Cyram. This is Cyram. I completely give credit to him. So what I have in the left tune is my Jericho and a hammer. In the right tune, I have 7 sharpshooters along with the bishop. Second squad is the Darkstorm. Third squad is my Cerebus, and my fourth squad is 12 riflemen. So let's begin. Hopefully, I don't fuck this up like I usually do.
Well, you usually do, so it's nothing uncommon.
Yeah.
It's champ, kill your shit.
I don't want to kill my shit, man.
No, we like it when Roy kills his shit.
Oh, is that all it is?
Roy does it
Gotta
dirty.
keep my shit alive here. So first thing I deploy is the Cerebus. Put it on defense. Same with the Darkstorm. Now I deploy this. Wait for a little Cyclops to come up to me. Come on, little Cyclops guys. I know you want some.
Come get some.
Yeah, you got to send the Cerberus a bit more forward.
I have to send my sharpshooters forward. All right, so I'm gonna retreat that one. So far, so good. I haven't killed any shit yet.
Yeah, you just killed a fucking what? And the other one.
I killed a drone.
No, I mean the Cyclops you killed.
Oh yeah, I meant my own shit. So
I hope not.
yeah, so I kind of worked through this kind of slowly. All right, put those on defense. Now,
I see what you're doing now. This is the old way.
hey man, it's effective and it
It works. It works.
it does me good, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it works. Now you
I'm a-
send the
I'm a-
drones.
I'm a firm believer. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it works. Works a
Got
treat.
that covered up. So now sending this hammer here. Hammerhead.
Hammer time.
Somebody else watches Formula One.
Now the hammer is to take the blitz fire, correct?
Correct, and as well as the avalanche fire. So I'm gonna just back that out a little bit. Now I'm gonna send in this hammer, basically just to be a meat shield kind of thing.
Slightly left is too far right.
That's good. Jerry. No, just kill these buildings off here. Retreat the hammer. Don't need you anymore.
God bless your hammer.
Yeah, my Jerry has all the bells and whistle, guys. I know everybody doesn't have that stuff.
I do.
I don't.
I wish they'd bring out the tech for free.
What is the War Factory
Pretty nice.
producing?
The little detonators that come out, these little they're kind of
No,
like
they're
the
not detonators. They're drones for the.
little drones.
They're
They're
drones
drones.
for the Nova.
Yeah, they're like the Cerberus drones, but bigger and meaner.
Thank you.
All right.
I didn't. I thought so, but I wasn't positive.
I brought in 6 envoys. I'm gonna just let them sit over here. I'm gonna reselect the Cerberus, and I'm gonna draw fire from this tower. I'm gonna target this far Hades, and then once they're in range within the drones, put it on D. There we go. Move up my Dark Storm, cover up the tower. Make sure not to go too far, or else that silo will get you, that missile silo. All right. Select the envoys. Now I'm going to bait the Hades. Bring them back. Those guys will kill them. So far, so good. Haven't
That's
killed
what I
any
used to do the base.
It's a, you know, I saw this video that Cyram made, and I was like, hey, I can't screw this up because I'm so used to doing it. And it's easy, you know, it may take a little bit of time, but hey.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer. I do it the way with the Romero now.
Yeah.
I used to do it that way, but it takes too long, so I do it the Romero way.
So
I don't know the Romero way.
I'm going to retreat my Jericho now. I'm going to send the Cerberus to this little spot here.
So long.
And I'm going to got my 7 sharpshooters and my bishop. I want to bring them to just about here. And then I'm going to deploy the riflemen. And I'm going to send these riflemen right in front of the Dark Storm.
Good Lord.
You need to take out them walls first.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Nutcracker.
They're so tiny.
That's what I usually forget. I usually get those with the envoys. I always forget those for some reason.
You don't have to hit the first one, second one, third one. You hit the far one, and it'll go through them all.
So now I have my
Use the A key.
Sharpshooters in position. I'm going to put those on.
Use the A key and put the sharpshooters inside the aura.
Yeah, I can do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to select the riflemen. Okay.
Hey, I'm a firm believer. When you go live, you have Murphy's Law.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm taking Murphy's Law out of the equation by helping him.
Okay, so now I got the Dark Storm and the riflemen selected. I'm just gonna say fuck it, attack them.
You've got them on hold.
No, I have on attack.
No,
so I have them on attack. They're attacking that.
I'm sorry. I've got the delay. I'm watching from YouTube.
So now, notice the escorts. They're flying by. There's Cerberus drones in the background there.
Yeah, and your sharpshooters are outside the aura.
Yeah,
they're not getting the benefit.
I know. I just noticed that, but it still should kill it.
Murphy's Law again.
Just taking a little bit longer than usual.
Still looks like you got it made.
Yeah, it sounds like I will look.
Oh
no! Maybe. Oh shit!
Yeah, usually that doesn't happen, but
that's because you have the sharpshooters outside the aura.
That's because I'm presenting on a live show.
Murphy's Law, man. When you go live, it is Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let me check the damage just for everybody's fucking curiosity here.
My damage on that was 4 hours doing that way.
Yeah,
I was doing it the Romero way, and the worst I got was 3 minutes damage.
All right, don't look at my base. It's a mess.
All right, I'll shut my eyes.
I haven't seen the Romero way yet.
I haven't seen it either. I'll look up the video.
I'm on my 5th can of beer. I am not showing it.
5th can of beer in 1 hour. He's
All right. All right, for my Tiger tune, that's the Jericho and
That's
Hammer.
2 hours.
That's 2 minutes.
I will.
2 minutes.
Debo. You want to show it live? I'll have Champ send you the link.
And this one's 45 minutes because I screwed up in the last minute. But usually that's free repair as well because those escorts came after me. God dang it.
They got you. They got you.
Yeah, but if you'd have got your sharpshooters inside the aura, you'd have got the thing before that happened. People got to use that A key. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I do.
Now,
I usually do that. I take in the profit, take the base out, and then I take in more or less the same sort of units. But I've got the Romero as well, and I bait it with a Romero, and then you just run the Romero left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and boom, dead. 3 minutes repair.
right on.
Okay, that's so you're using the Romero in place of the ERMs, and then because it moves so fast, it doesn't get hit.
No, the Nova just chases it, and you just get it in. Make sure you bait it in range of your sharpshooters, and then you just run left, right, left, right, left, right, so it just keeps spinning round without firing. Your Romero don't even get hit.
Okay, thank you. I have a good idea on that.
You use the Darkstorm and sharpshooters, one Cerberus, and you put the Cerberus next to the DS. So that baits the escorts when they come. Everything's on defend except your Romero, and you just use your Romero to go left, right, and it just spins round without hitting anything.
Is that up on your page, YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. There are videos there in case YouTube don't know it.
Yeah, my page has got every single video going that's out there.
Yeah, everybody's got their particular way of doing it, and that sounds like a great way of doing it. I'm just stuck on that way. You know, I seem to do well every time.
I totally agree
Until
with
you
you,
go
Champ.
live.
Yeah, until you go live.
I totally agree with you, Champ. That was the way I used to do it.
Yeah.
But I now do it with the Romero because it's a lot faster.
Understand? Yeah.
And I like to throw this out here between both you gentlemen. Everybody has their style and methods of doing things.
Yeah,
and
you adapt it.
And the thing is, what worked for Nutcracker worked for Nutcracker because that's what he knows how to adapt to and make happen. What works for Champ because he knows how to adapt to it with what he's got and make it work for him.
Yeah.
No, but the way Champ did it is the way I used to do it, and it worked for me.
Yeah,
but I only changed because it works faster.
Yes, the thing with me when I try to when I adapt to something like a method of doing a PvE base, this is just me, and then I try like a different method, even though it's really good, I always fuck up on it. You know, I'll do the Romero thing, and even though it's quicker, I'll fuck up. I'll find a way to fuck up on it somehow. That's just me, though.
Okay.
And for anybody, go ahead.
Queen, can you put the link to that YouTube in the on the YouTube chat, please? Because I believe you.
What YouTube?
The one that Nutcracker's using.
No, Nutcracker's going to have to do that because I don't
Do
know
what?
what the fuck he's talking about.
The video to the one with the Romero and you were doing.
I can get the video up and show it.
At least put the link in the side chat or on YouTube.
Hang on a minute.
Which page is it on, Nutcracker? I could probably do it.
It's on mine.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's like everybody wants to, do the apples to oranges thing, and it's not an apples to oranges thing. It's a what works for you best thing. So Champ's got his method. It may not be my idea method, Nutcracker's idea method, or anybody here's idea method, but it works for him. And
Well, both work for me.
what I'm saying is, everybody has their
I agree. I totally
everybody
agree
has
with
their
what you're saying.
idea method that works for them. No
Yeah.
one, when you've got something that works for you, don't change what you're doing. Stick to it. It may not be the quickest, it may not be the most idea, but if it's working for you, stick to it. Don't change it. I mean, if you see a different method and you want to give it a go and see if it actually works out better for you than your previous method, by all means, it's a learning process. This game is constantly changing. Tactics for each person varies with the units they use, the level of their units, and their abilities. So we're not saying you have to do everything the way we show you to do it. There are videos all over YouTube from various different people on their style of doing things. So please take advantage of that and go and watch them, apply them, see what's going to work for you the best. Don't assume just because you've seen one person's method and it didn't work for you that there's no way in the world you're going to be able to accomplish or defeat a base. Dig into the YouTube, dig into the community, and look for other methods, because they're out there, and there may be a method that worked for you with what you have at what level you have it at.
I just posted the video myself.
Yeah,
Hopefully
you posted it just before I was about to.
I have it up on my screen.
Is that the dragon one?
That was Hydra. Hydra is the dragon.
I don't know which one's which. I saw the Romero in it, so I put the I just guessed it was the right one.
Yeah, it's Super Dragons.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute.
Super Dragon, what?
Drain the dragon.
I don't. To be honest, it's TAO somebody's.
No, it's called Drain the Sneaky.
It's not the right one?
It's Dragon. Let me have a look.
You guys got so many videos out there today, I'll tell you.
That's
I
what
got
I'm saying.
shitloads. No, that's not the right one.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like,
not the one I did.
that's why we asked you to do it.
Yeah.
The one critical thing definitely is you've got to have 7 sharpshooters with that bishop.
Roy, it's in the Hangout chat.
All right, that's the one you're recommending to people. Okay.
Yeah, it's bloody good, that one.
All right, hold on. I'll get that posted up there. All right, guys, continue while I do that work.
Yeah, I did one and wasn't thinking. I had taken 2 of the sharpshooters out of it because I wanted to put them back in base because of somebody running around in our sector, and forgot about it and went and hit one and ended up with 4 hours damage because I only had 5 sharpshooters and it took forever to kill it.
Yeah, you got to have the bishop and the right amount. Is just look at what's there.
All right. I just posted the correct one. Queen posted
Thank
the
you.
same one I posted.
Huh?
You posted the same one I posted the first time.
I got the one Nutcracker posted in the chat.
I don't know.
Anyway, Roy's got the right one up at the end
I
of the
got
day.
the right one now. All right, so
They're both the same. They're both the right one.
Yeah. All right, so take a look at the video, see if they help you guys. I hope they help you. One of the other things that we need to discuss that a lot of people don't want to discuss, excuse me, is the fact that Kickside literally has been introducing these new units, and next month we got the new CC. And how many weeks of Shadow Ups we got left, guys?
What?
After this week should be what? 2?
2 more.
So what's going to be the next unit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're on Corpus now. We're due for a survivor.
No, the survivor was Romero.
Sentinel's next.
Sentinel's next in the list.
I guess okay. I think it's gonna be Survivor.
Have they stopped trying to do the factional base defense uniques?
That's
No.
what I was going to ask. When's that going to happen?
Well,
Well, the next new unit that I know of is Sentry Infantry. Not Sentry, Survivors Infantry next event.
This is where Kickside fucking missed the ball. I mean, they should have rolled out all 3 defense units at the same time, in my opinion.
Totally agree.
I can't argue with that.
But here we go. We've got the 12th of this month totally empty, blank, nothing.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get our Corpus to base defense unit rollout on the 12th.
Okay.
Well, it's been
Problem with that is,
confirmed.
what good is it if you're not running a Corpus base? I mean, what good's the unit?
Well, it's like what good is a judge if you're not running Sentinel?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when Judge was rolled out, everybody was so excited. Everybody, like a lot of people, they ran out and said, "Oh yeah, I got my Judge. I'm gonna go coin this thing. You know, coin it all the way to level 10." When it turns out it's a, you know, at least in my opinion, it's a piece of shit. It doesn't do shit for
I
base.
see it in there. I laugh. I love it.
And
I-
Hypercube, to your question on YouTube, no, you cannot put Nova in your base defense. It is a unique. You cannot put uniques in base defense.
You can't. The only one you can is Circus, and that's the way it is.
Okay. That's like saying Brother Jeremiah is cool. Whatever.
Well, no, the Judge has his purpose. You put it in a base, and Roy goes nuts. He wants to kill it, and he'll chase it all over the place, no matter what.
Yeah, I do.
Has its purpose for it to get fucking shot down.
Ladies and gentlemen who are new to the YouTube and the show atmosphere, a little bit of information. When a unit comes out and it is called a unique, and it's strictly a unique, it cannot go in your base defense.
In other words, oh, sorry.
Every unit that comes out from your shadow ups, minus the shit kiss, cannot go in your base. It is strictly PvP or PvE.
Didn't we have somebody that had the war rig in their base and they wouldn't take it out?
That was a massive glitch.
Yeah,
There was a massive fight over that bullshit.
it was a glitch.
Yeah, people were really upset when they took him out, though, didn't they? Oof,
Oh well,
remember that one? That was nasty.
shit
That was
happens.
nasty. We had people refusing. I'll never take it out. Kickside will have to take it out. Kickside took him out. But now to go back to what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, the next major unit's supposed to be Sentinel. Is it going to be air? Is it going to be ground? Do we have a major air?
Say that again. What's supposed to be next?
The next shadow op should be a Sentinel.
Okay.
So what do you guys think of when you think of Sentinel units in general?
Slow as fuck.
No speed.
No speed. What else?
Big hit, usually.
Lots of area damage.
Yep.
Well, the exception of the Jug. Well, I have to correct myself. I was going to say,
Envoy's pretty fucking awesome.
yeah, the Envoys. I love them for their range.
Slow
I was going to
as
say
shit.
range, but then yeah, you corrected me right there. The Envoys, and not only the Envoys, but the fucking Sunder.
Yeah, sorry, big range, good unit.
Sunder is a bad motherfucker.
I would
Yeah.
definitely. Sunder is definitely an unsung hero, and that's no pun intended. He is a unsung hero.
He is bad. If I can recommend a level unit going to level 10, it would be that guy. If you don't have
Oh,
any
yeah.
out here, Sunder is a great unit. I
And
love
if
it.
Been there, done it.
And if you have a chance to purchase his individual hero tech, mwah, it's like a piece of pie. Mwah.
Yes, it is. But back to what I was saying, what is it gonna? What do you guys think? Air, ground, Sentinel,
I'm hoping it's infantry unit.
infantry unit. Okay, something like the Romero.
Yeah,
Okay, interesting. What about you, Nutcracker?
Oh, it's definitely infantry.
Okay. Hydra, what do you think?
Tank.
Tank. Okay. Sonia.
I'm a fan of air myself, so
That's
You're
my
hoping for
girl.
air. You're hoping for air. Iron, what are you thinking?
It's going to be ground trooper.
Okay.
I prefer
Okay.
air, but hey, you know, it's going to be a ground trooper.
Look, we just got the envoys. It ain't going to be air.
Yeah, I just like air, but I know it's going to be a ground trooper. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's going to be infantry.
Okay. Huntsman, what do you think?
I don't know. Kind of wonder maybe they might throw a wrench into the monkey works and come up with something totally different. For
They're gonna put a boat in your base.
sure, why not? Hey,
Don't put it past them.
we're getting a lot of islands now. Why not?
All right. Green, what about you?
floating across the map.
Putting the queen on the spot.
No, it's not a on the spot thing. Looking at the Sentinel faction, we have a unique ground, the Jug, the Prophet. We have, your run of the mill, like every faction. We have the air that has a hero with it. The Sentinel faction doesn't have a unique air.
Yeah, it does. The Herald.
But
Good point.
it does. You're right.
Which proves my point. It's going to be a fucking infantry.
Nah, I'm with Sonya. I'm going to go with air on this one. I've never been. Oh, actually, I have been right. The escort. I actually kind of described that to a T.
Okay. So
But
everybody's got.
I'm with Sonya. I've got to go with an air unit. I mean, we keep getting ground, whether it's a infantry unit, whether it's a tank kind of unit, we're constantly getting ground.
Grind or grind?
And it's right back. Or with air, you can use something smaller. A buggy zip across the map, hits your base.
I think it's due time up for another unique air. I mean, we can get all the. I mean, we're due for another unique air.
No, we just got the envoys.
No,
that's not a unique air though.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why they added so many levels to the airfield, is because we got another unique air coming with big space again.
The thing is, everybody says envoys. That's not a unique air. We haven't had a unique air in a while. We keep getting unique infantry and ground, but we haven't had a unique air in a while.
To correct what Roy said, what you said, Roy, they added space to the hangar, which means you can build more air. It doesn't mean you can store more air in your tombs.
Yep. So here it comes. The last unique air was the Survivor. Was it the Survivor? The Siege Squadron.
That was the Siege Squadron. Yeah.
There's no other unique air, and that's been a while now. So I think here it comes, Sentinel Air.
Here's why I think it's going to be infantry, right? Because you have a unique Corpus tank, right, in the Nova, and you have a unique Sentinel unit tank, Juggernaut, right? That's Sentinel.
We had the Romero too.
No, I'm talking tanks.
Okay,
tanks, right? Okay, and then your Survivor's tank was your War Rig, right? That's a tank. Now, going to air, you have your Herald. Herald is for Sentinels. And then you have Siege Squadron, Survivors. And then you have your Air Corpus, which is Blackout.
Right.
So now we got Survivors, Infantry. We have Romero. Now we have Corpus. We don't have a Corpus Infantry.
Technically, the escort falls under.
It's not a unique.
Oh, true. You're right.
Not a unique.
It might be an infantry unit. You guys might be right.
So Sentinels. Okay, we have a tank and we have an air. Do we have an infantry unit? No.
Nope.
So if it's Sentinels, it's going to be an infantry unit.
That's what I said.
I think we're both onto something here with the air on the ground. Well, the
Yeah.
troop, the infantry. I think I definitely don't think it's going to be an infantry. I will scratch that off the list. So we're on the fence between a infantry unit and an air unit.
Now, that's a lot of good points, guys. A lot of good points. So, on that note, though, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have definitely covered everything I wanted to cover. Is there anything else YouTube or otherwise wants to cover? Go for it. Speak up.
Well, I was half an hour late into the show because I was still
How
doing
many?
the
How many?
show.
How many beers is Nutcracker up to?
You better be on.
Hang on a minute. 1,
Six.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on my 6th.
I told you 6.
She called it.
Okay.
All right. Anything out on YouTube? Speak up now. Forever hold your peace.
Well, there was something else that you all were talking about. Well, it was in the sidebar over on Hangouts, and that was something about something that a turret or something that would actually make units that are around the CC disappear. I'm not sure what that was about though.
No, we were. Huh?
I have no idea.
What?
It was part of the sidebar. YouTube chat was talking about it.
A
Oh,
cloak of unit?
we were talking about the fact that when they offered us the shield turret for our CC, it was supposed to be that any building that touched the CC with the shield on got a 50% health boost. Like they would stand 50% longer after the initial hit than normal, as long as they were touching the CC with the shield on. But the thing is, since the shield has come out, anything that is touching the CC, okay, you go into a dead base, it's completely empty, no aggressors in there, no tune, nothing. So you go in there, you hit, and the CC's got a shield on it. The buildings that are touching it are supposed to get a 50% health boost. You go in and say you take your heralding, your first drop of your bombs on the CC from the herald, the buildings that are touching the CC automatically dropped. There was no fit. They didn't stand, nothing. It was immediately dead, gone, whatever. So the shield that was supposed to give that 50% buff to touching buildings never actually existed. And that's what we're saying. That they gave us a shield that was supposed to buff the buildings touching it by 50%, but all they gave us was a shield that really only protects the CC.
Yeah, but this was I know I heard that part of the show but I meant the actual sidebar, the YouTube people. People on the sidebar were talking about somebody said something about a turret that would actually more or less make the second turret for the CC that would make the units hiding around it invisible, like a Sarkis.
Oh, they're trying to create they want an invisible, like a cloaking turret.
Cloaking device, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're gonna get into Star Trek here. Here we go.
So they want
Klingons.
They want a cloaking turret. I misunderstood what you're saying. So they're wanting a turret that you can put on the CC that cloaks.
Yeah, I'll pass on that. Thank you.
That's a good subject, though. I'm glad you brought that up, Iron, because that immediately clicked in my mind about the base editor, and I wish there's a way that Kixeye could come out with like a top view for your base editor.
Oh, that's interesting, champ. That's very.
Like you're looking straight down on your base when you're
What they need to do is import the one from Battle Pirates. Battle Pirates does that.
I would absolutely fucking love that. That would be so awesome.
Agreed.
Yeah, Battle Pirates actually has a storage. You can actually do multiple base designs up to, I think it's 5.
Yeah, they have a base editor.
I've been asking for that for 7 fucking years.
Yeah, keep asking. Sooner or later, maybe they'll come through. Because they finally gave us, how to shrink down our damn chat, and now another way to get our cords. So maybe they'll finally come through. Maybe.
That would be extremely awesome.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I truly feel that we've covered everything. YouTube is just having fun with broken shields and whatnot. So on this note, I think we're going to give our shout outs and get the hell out of here to go do some ball spaces. Maybe I'll just go to take a nap. Maybe that's a better idea. All right, let's go to Black Hydra. Hydra. Shout outs, please.
Oh, shout out to you, Roy. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Phil. Hopefully he feels better. And shout out to my lovely woman that's watching.
Okay. Miss Sonia.
YouTube, the situation room, of course. War Commander for just letting us be able to do this in the first place. And yeah, everybody.
Okay.
And better, Dr. Phil, I understand being sick.
Yeah. Mr. Champ.
Shout out to you guys on the panel. Welcome back, Nutcracker. Glad to have you back, man. Of course, shout out to YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Been fun being on the show. And that's all my shout outs.
Okay. Good stuff. Let's go to Iron Hand.
Want to thank the panel. Thank everybody on YouTube. Welcome back, Nut. Glad to see you're back. Glad you had a good time, and welcome back, Wing. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay. Miss Queen.
Shout out to everybody here on the panel. Always good seeing you all. Glad to have Nutcracker back here. Have everybody back here. Iron, I'm so glad your health is good enough where you can join us again. To YouTube, great seeing you all. Always good to see different faces at different places. You all have a great week. And I guess if I'm here on Thursday, I'll see y'all Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, good stuff. Nutcracker.
What?
Your shout out, sir.
Hello and goodbye.
Hello and goodbye. That is quick, simple, and
I fucking threw you, didn't it?
Hey,
yeah,
Nut,
I did that, and I just read a ticket.
Nut, you have to show your mug.
I have to show my mug.
Get a load of this crap. Wait a minute. I sent the ticket in because last night my PvP did not heal. I don't know why. I know I waited for the red box. When my base came back in, it looked like it was healed, so I logged off. Send a ticket in. Tell them exactly I'm a level 49. I have 100 megabytes per second internet. I have a $2,300 PC. I clear my cookies. I wait for the red box. I went out of my base. And you know what this guy told me? Hello, Commander. I'm Vern, a member of the player support group. Sorry for your frustration. Unfortunately, at this time, we are unable to help you with your repairs. Thank you for writing. Happy hunting, Commander.
What?
Really?
Swear to God.
Been there, done that.
Send that to Storm.
Can you even believe this shit?
Yeah, I do.
Kixeye.
With
I
the
can
shit
believe
I've been
it.
getting lately, yes, I totally agree.
Hey guys, I gotta work from a better PC and a PC that supports and a browser that supports.
Yeah. I mean, so basically, this guy's telling me to go F myself.
With a sick dick with no lube.
Oh,
So take the red face, sending you on, kiss my ass, burn, whoever you are. He's supposedly got 136 answers and he's 100% helpful.
What's his
Are
name?
these guys level 36s or something?
I think he's a level noob for sure.
Well, the thing is, you know what irritates me the most about the expert players? You know how most of them got to be expert players? They got randomly selected, sent out a questionnaire on how they answer, their knowledge of the game. The fucked up part is most of them got their knowledge off of Wikipedia, War Wiki. War Commander Wiki is where they got all their answers. They still don't know the questions they answered because they didn't know to begin with. They got their answer from War Commander Wiki.
Unfortunately, not even that he's going to route it to the game team. Not even that he was going to route it to the game team. Unfortunately, at this time, we are unable to help you with your repairs. That's it.
I hate to say it. I've had that same one 3 times, but not from him.
And then Kickside wonders why I want to flip them the bird almost daily
Roy.
because they take 2 steps back forward and then they give us this shit every day.
Roy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Back to finish shout outs, but I'm sorry I interrupted, but I had to. That is, matter of fact, I'm going to post that on my page, the Situation Room page. Please enjoy the dumbassness that we
Roy,
get.
Roy,
Yeah.
just do one of these.
Yeah, I think I need to.
Pop the
Is
top.
that number 7?
It better be number 7. All right. So let's, who was, we were on who?
You.
You just done me.
We doing iron.
Huntsman.
Iron, go for it. No, it's iron.
Oh.
No, okay.
No, I already went.
You're right. You're right. It is Huntsman. I'm sorry. I screwed my own show up.
See,
That's
told
all
you
right.
so.
That's minus 2 million mead points.
You're free. I might as well.
Well, that's 57 trillion mead points he's in the hole now.
57,300,000 mead points in the hole. I'm good with it.
Yep.
All right, Huntsman, go.
All right. As far as Kick Size customer service, put all their heads on a pike. Shout out to YouTube, like seeing you guys out here, your comments and all that. The panel, you guys always have some good answers and love the camaraderie here. And that's about it.
Okay.
BT Dubs, when he says customer service, he means expert players because Elizabeth, Ivy,
Oh,
Fox,
Elizabeth.
Lando, Dade, y'all freaking rock. The
Yeah.
true CSs, you rock.
Yeah, it's once again, these are the expert players that are giving us the, I don't know what else to call it, but horseshit. So my shout out, don't forget tomorrow we'll be live on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Not
And I'll
9.
be asleep.
Or drunk. Which one is it?
Sleep.
Damn. I like it better when you're drunk. It's funny.
Any of the above.
That's only in July.
Okay, so once again, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be live doing the update notes.
If they're on time.
If they're on time. And whatnot. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the show, the channel, the pages, and whatnot. And like and subscribe. Unlike, I don't care. If you don't like us, tell me. I ain't worried about it. To be honest, it's called interaction to me. Either way, I'm happy.
I like it.
Oh, God help me. That's the one person that wanted to dislike me. But now, for real, thanks everybody for coming out. And we're going to get out of here. Be safe. See you on Thursday.
Mead.